Hey Aries, sorry about that. My video froze. Anyways, Christ consciousness is all about that God is in everything and everyone, and your twin may be awakening to this, may be awakening on their journey, is what I'm hearing. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and I will clarify that as well. But this is missing an opportunity, or not feeling they can start something. Maybe it has to do with finances, but it is an opportunity here. So we'll see in just a minute. And solitude. That's what I'm seeing. So your twin is coming out of a time of solitude. They've taken some time to go within. This is also like the Hermit card. And really do some spiritual work. That's what I'm hearing from the God of Unity. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. From the God of Unity card. And so they are, or they need to go within. This is what I'm hearing as well. So they need to take some time in solitude to be able to hear the messages and maybe get a better understanding of this journey. And what your twin wants to say to you, one of their first messages is, I'm in a much better headspace now. So if your twin was in a very negative headspace before, or a very, maybe they were feeling trapped by their thoughts, or they were having issues figuring out what they want to do, if they want to get on this journey, how they want to proceed. I'm showing that they're feeling better. They're in a better headspace now, which is amazing. That's awesome. Next card is receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So what I'm hearing here and what I'm seeing is that receiving spiritual guidance, and again from the asking for help on the Aries side here, is that your twin is being asked to receive love and appreciate what they're being given and what they're being shown, and appreciate this journey, appreciate the love that you're sending them, is what I'm hearing as well, and receiving it lovingly instead of being defensive and kind of pushing it away is what I'm hearing. Take off your masks. So this is also a card that expresses to your twin to take off their mask. So if they have been being false in any way, not showing their emotions, stoic, not communicating with you, it's telling them to take off their mask and to really look at who they are and what they have contributed to this journey and what they've contributed to the separation of the two of you, and take a look at their behaviors as well as what I'm hearing, and really be authentic in this dynamic. Forgiveness. So what I'm hearing here as well, and what I'm picking up from the card, obviously, is forgiveness, but your twin needs to forgive you for something, or forgive themselves. Forgive their parents. Anybody who's wronged them, they need to let that go. They need to really go in within themselves and figure out how to forgive. And this could also be something that, as an Aries, it's not saying what they've done is right. Maybe we need to forgive our twin in order for them to forgive us, especially when you mirror your twin mirrors you, you mirror them in their behavior. So if you're more forgiving, more accepting of them, and more loving, then on this journey, that can open up the door for them to be the same as well. So what's blocking their journey at this time is forgiveness. They need to learn how to forgive themselves, other people, and you on this journey. Selfhood. What I'm hearing here is that this is also a student type journey. So it's almost like your twin needs to take a class, or needs to approach this with the mindset of a student, and learning about how this works and how to love themselves, how to be independent, and how to love themselves on this journey. And to really become a student and even taking a class. Maybe they just need to get back in school. Maybe they need to learn something new, or become a student of this journey. So learning what this is all about, doing the research is what I'm hearing, and reading up on it and understanding it, so that they can be more in their own power as well, in their own power. And this is also like a singlehood type power, like being looking good in their singlehood, and really standing proud within who they are as well. So that's something they definitely will need to work on the journey. Seven of Cups. Again, we got this over here. Yes, we got it here. So again, feeling like this person has a lot of options. They're daydreaming, they're fantasizing, but most of those cups don't have what they're looking for in them. Normally the Seven of Cups is illusions. So they need to figure out what in their lives is an illusion, what doesn't serve them, and to stop looking through at all of the different options, and figure out what that one option is. And what that is, is to really take care of who they are and to take care of their twin, is really what this journey is about, is to realize that this twin flame journey has so many benefits and so much to offer that a typical relationship is never going to be satisfying for them. And so looking at all these options and daydreaming and not taking any action and not moving forward is just a block. It's just blocking them. And I'll clarify this as well. The next card we have is third party. So there is a third party involved with your twin. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I already pulled this here. We have the Three of Cups and we've got the Three of Pentacles. And then we've got the 3 here again. So the third party again here. So they may be dealing with someone else. They may be involved in a relationship. There may be a family dynamic. Could be a job. Could be a friend. It doesn't matter. But they are dealing with third parties that are interfering with their twin flame journey. And once they recognize what that third party is, and realize, whether it serves them or not, because it can be blocking their journey, or it can be blocking the two of you from coming together and having union. And your twin also would like to say to you, you are an angel. That is a beautiful card. So your twin thinks you're an angel, whether they say it or not, whether they express it or not, they do think you're an angel. And the more loving that you are, and the more that you stand in your own power, which is not hard for an Aries to do, but the more that you are an angelic presence to them, even if you're in separation, even if you're just sending that love from your heart space, that will help your twin, and they know that, they feel that, and so they think you're an angel, which is beautiful. Aww. All right, next card, turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So your twin may be blocked in their heart chakra area is what I'm hearing, especially turn on your heart light. So one thing that your twin would be able to do on this journey, or that you can see that they're doing on this journey, would be to get into their heart space, like I was talking about earlier, and to really feel, go through their emotions and really give themselves the truth about who they really love, who they really want to be with, and also just to kind of get in that heart space, not so much in the head space. The head space can trap us, and our thoughts can trap us, and then we never go anywhere. And so it's telling your twin to turn on their heart light and to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So maybe they need to reflect on their past relationships and what they've learned from them. When have they felt love? When have they experienced love? Was it healthy? Was it lust? And going through that, kind of going through and going, okay, what have I learned from each relationship that I've been in? And really just getting within that heart space, and they can connect with you better, even in separation, even telepathically, even just energy-wise, if they get in their heart space. So the next card is, how teachable are you? Again, I kind of see this has a theme. So whoever your twin is, they may be into music, creating music, proposing music, singing, instruments. This one, there's a violin in 2 of these different cards. So they may be a violinist. They may be in a band. So that is definitely something here that I'm seeing. And how teachable are you? So the divine is asking your twin to really become a student again and really learn about this journey, and what it can teach them about themselves, what it can teach them about love, what it can teach them about relationships, what it can teach them about healing, and how important it is for this journey. So it's almost saying, you know, again, sit down, be humble, learn. You know, this is not everybody knows, you know, just from the get-go how to do this, and you know, really becoming a student even in life, even in the 3D, not just the 5D. The next card is spiritual maturity. So again, on this path, your twin is being asked to spiritually mature, and to, as they go along this path, they will be connecting with their higher selves. And that I see there at the third eye. Their third eye can become open more, their crown chakra as well, so they can be receiving the messages that the divine is trying to give them. And I'm sure that this is also an awakening card. So as they awaken, they can figure out on this path how to spiritually mature. So they may not be spiritually mature at this time, and this is something the divine is trying to help with. God of obstruction. So I'm not going to look at the booklet here, because what I'm hearing from this card is that your divine masculine may think that he's got it all figured out, and that there is nothing that he needs to learn on this journey, and not being very open. His chakras may be blocked. Third eye, crown, especially with the yellow here I'm seeing as well. Not being very receptive to this journey and putting up walls. So this may be blocking your connection currently at this time. So your twin may be blocking out your connection at this time. They either are not ready for it, or they have not, again, spiritually matured or learned enough to really open their heart space in order to connect on this journey efficiently. Next card is Justice. So yeah, Justice, again, we got it twice here in the reading. It's just an imbalance. They're not feeling balanced. They're not feeling that they are stable in some way, or that there's an injustice here, and I'll clarify a little bit more. But there is something is out of balance. Something is not fair or just, or they feel like something isn't fair or just currently at this time. Maybe they feel like this is a path that they're just like, what? Like, no, like, this isn't fair. Like, why? You know, why do I gotta be a twin or whatever? Maybe they're feeling that, or maybe they're dealing with legal issues as well. I'm feeling that as well. So maybe it's something to do with legal issues. And they're feeling like it's not going in their favor, and that's very possible. Release. So releasing past hurts. There's a child here, and he's releasing that balloon up into the air. And what the divine is saying is that they need to release anything, again, that no longer serves them, and release any past childhood traumas or pain that is blocking them on their path. That going back to when they were a little boy or a little girl, when they were a child, and figuring out what they can do without, what does not serve them anymore to take with them, because baggage like that will be passed into relationship to relationship to relationship if it's never addressed, if it's never released, if it's never let go. Again, you have letting go and they have release. So you guys are mirroring each other. You have to release something, release some childhood issues, release the outcome as well of this journey. And your twin would like to tell you, my mind and heart always comes back to you. So they are still thinking of you. If you think this person has forgotten about you, if you think your twin doesn't think about you, and they don't love you, and they never think about you, that's not true. It's definitely not true in this spread here. Their mind and their heart consistently is being drawn back to you. And not only that, the divine is telling them there's a reason for that. Because on this journey, when you are separated, you're meant to come together. You're meant to have union. But you're meant to grow apart as well, and learn on your own journeys, and to go your own paths in order to come back together, in order to create a perfect union, or so-called perfect union. You know, nothing's perfect. So again, it's reiterating that their mind and heart is still with you. They're still with you. And that's so beautiful. Warms my heart. All right, y'all. So let's see. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Let's do some clarifying and see what opportunity. Divine, can you take that? Divine, can you give us a little clarification on the Ace of Pentacles reversed? Maybe your twin feels like they're missing an opportunity, maybe with you or financially, or they're not feeling financially stable at this time, which can also be a 3D type of, they could be stuck in the 3D at this time. Let's see, 4 of Wands. Okay, so they feel like they're missing an opportunity to have a stable home, to have a foundation, to have that happiness that would be with being with, you know, it could be definitely a twin flame card. There's 4 wands, 2 and 2, you know, your 2 and 2 twin flames. So, and coming together, and creating a happy home and a stable home. And maybe they feel like they're missing an opportunity to create that for themselves right now, or they're not ready for that opportunity right now. It's what I'm getting. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Got that earlier, but let's do a little bit more. Why is the 7 of Cups here for Aries twin? Okay. Yeah, so whatever those options are or were, caused them a lot of grief, a lot of pain, a lot of conflict, and they would like to avoid that. So maybe daydreaming about it is easier because they don't want any conflict. They don't want any conflict with you, any conflict with anyone else. If they make a choice, is what I'm hearing as well, and they choose one of those cups, they just want to choose wisely so that they don't get sucked back into this negative cycle again. Again, in this group of negative people I keep seeing around your twin. Why is the Justice reversed? Why is Justice reversed? Ooh, too many. Too many. Why is Justice reversed? Okay, so I'm getting 2 different scenarios for Justice reversed. So you could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign here, but actually what I'm feeling for this, so fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with another Aries, a Leo or Sag, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But what I'm actually getting from here is not 2 different people. I'm getting one energy is feeling. So the King of Wands here is turning his back to the Queen of Cups. So there's 2 scenarios here. He's either not offering his love, and that's an injustice, possibly to his twin or to anyone else. Or what it is the King of Wands doesn't feel like he can give love right now. Queen of Cups reversed is someone who's emotionally manipulative, or they feel like maybe you are emotionally manipulative, and so therefore the King of Wands feels like this is an injustice, or they're dealing with someone who is emotionally manipulative, and it's causing them maybe illegal, maybe they're involved with a Queen of Cups. They could be in a marriage or relationship with them, and they know it's not balanced. And even so, the Queen of Cups is reversed. She's not balanced. She's not emotionally balanced. Her emotions are everywhere. And maybe it's telling us that the King of Wands, his emotions are everywhere, and he's not balanced, so therefore not ready on this journey. He has to come into balance, and we've heard that twice here, especially with Justice being reversed twice in this reading. All right, last card, Aries, and this is your fortune card. I love this card. This is an amazing card. This is just basically kind of an overall energy between you and your twin, and gives you kind of like your fortune cookie at the end, which I love, and your card is Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. So that's an amazing energy for you and your twin. So yes, and this could mean Christmas. It means that is what I'm seeing. It means that you do have positive energy surrounding you. Love and joy and your good fortune, it's there with your family, with your friends, and even with each other. You know that you may be celebrating Christmas and you may be thinking about your twin, especially if you're in separation, or you may be celebrating Christmas with your twin. I see fall here is very significant as well. So, you know, that's something about you're thinking about emotional fulfillment and wanting that you know, right now or hoping for that now. So that is significant here. Well, Aries, I hope you enjoyed your twin flame reading. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. That's awesome. Like the video, share the video if you like it, and I hope you subscribe, and I will catch you later.